Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Alright, we're going to take up the 90mm T-45 GOSHAWK. Because I know I was saying it wrong, I'm saying GOSHAWK, but it's actually GOSHAWK, like the bird. Alright, we're going to take her up, have some fun with her. Timer set for 4 minutes, got a 6,000 HRB. I think it's got a 50C discharge. Sorry Mama had to work, so you got to put up with me and the hat cam GoPro, or actually it's the Galaxy Ultra 23 5000 upgraded 10 times 500 whatever. All right, KM model afterburner inside there. Now remember, this is even in the full-size version. I had a man who flew these emailed me and told me that even in the full-size version, all the different iterations, every single one of them would drop a wing a little bit on landing if you get just a little too slow. So you bring this in with some speed, you land her like a Viper, nice and level, then right before you touch, just a touch of flare. All right, takeoff flaps. Don't have any wind right now, so we're gonna do takeoff flaps. We'll talk, got the AS3X Plus.
Safe mode, AS3X mode. Yeah. Motor is hot, don't get burned. Flaps are up, takeoff flaps.
Here we go.
Flaps are up.
I do not have the nose wheel gyro engaged or in yet, because probably what I'm going to do is forego the speed brake. We're going to hit it as we come by. Gliding, gliding. All right. No problem, inverted flight. Beautiful plane.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear is landing flaps.
We're going to bring her by dirty. Come by dirty.
Flaps are up. Gear is down. Landing flaps.
All right.
Braking. Cruise mode. Flaps are up.
Here, turn around here. The reason I bought this plane, besides the fact that she's awesome, I love the gear. I just love the way that gear looks. Take her up again.
Takeoff flaps.
Oh, here we go.
Gear is up.
See where she peters out at. Right there. Flight reminds me an awful lot of my E-flite Viper 90.
Gear is down.
All right, let's see if we can't do a touch and go. There we go. Wish I had that touch and go a little further down the runway or further up the runway closer to me, but we're gonna come by dirty.
Flaps are up. 30 seconds. Landing flaps.
Notice I put my flaps down when I'm halfway down the field in my approaching leg.
20 seconds. Braking.
And I don't hit brakes or reverse thrust until I know she's committed, not going to bounce back up again.
Flaps are up.
Because if you hit reverse thrust, when you start that horrible bounce, if you don't power back out of it, it's going to just exaggerate that bounce and you're going to have a very bad day.
Timer expired.
All right, we flew the full 4 minutes. We'll take it back to the bench and we'll do another flight, and then we'll talk about both flights at the end of both flights. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Bye. All right, second flight of the GOSHAWK.
Motor is hot. Don't get burned.
Uh-oh. My timer or my checker came on. I do have air brakes, but I don't use them. Let me put them out just so you can see.
Speed brake full. Speed brake secured.
Yeah, I should time with the last stage, the flaps, but I haven't done that yet.
Timer reset.
Timer set for 4 minutes.
Take off flaps.
Take off flaps. Here we go.
Flaps are up. Gear is up.
After this flight, we'll go over my AS3X settings and everything. Did need a little bit of right aileron.
Landing flaps.
All right, let's see how
Time remaining 3 minutes.
low I can bring this plane by.
Flaps are up.
All right, we can do better than that.
Landing flaps.
When you're doing this, be keenly aware of that wing rock. You start getting too slow, you see that wing start rocking, and you're about to have a really bad day.
Flaps are up.
There we go.
Gear is down. Take off flaps. Landing flaps.
Like I say, I don't think the plane needs the air brake. I might exchange that for the nose wheel gyro.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Braking. Cruise mode. Flaps are up.
All right, we'll take off from down there to save on battery. Remember, with a jet, I don't care how big or small,
Take off flaps.
if you can use the whole runway, use the whole runway.
Gear is up. Flaps are up.
Gorgeous plane. All right.
Gear is down.
I'll bring it by, make sure the gear is down. Show the belly to me. All right, my gear is down. Get over there past the F-16 killing zone. And I'm going to do something I don't like doing. I'm going to land from this direction. Even though it has a longer approach, which would make more sense, I just don't like landing from this direction. But it's important to test yourself and to challenge yourself.
Braking. Cruise mode.
I don't know what it is, folks. It's just something about having this confined space on this west end of the field. I'm just used to that boundary.
Take off flaps.
So, the only thing I can think of. All right.
Flaps are up.
All right, time to land the plane again. My KM model afterburner is giving me my warning.
Landing flap, 30 seconds.
You know, that's when that KM model starts flashing on full throttle. Means you're dipping in. So
20 seconds. Braking. Cruise mode.
all right. Listen, look, listen close. Maybe it'll give me a warning.
Timer expired.
Oh, I thought I didn't do a custom timer expire like I do on some of my planes. All right, let's take her back to bench
Motor is secured.
and talk real
Safe
quick.
to approach.
Let's take a look at this beautiful plane now.
Flaps are up.
Absolutely gorgeous plane. Lights, 90mm. Just a beautiful, beautiful plane. And of
Motor is
course,
hot. Don't get burned.
love that
Motor is
afterburner.
secured. Safe to approach.
Yeah, beautiful plane, beautiful plane. All right, let's take it back to the bench. We'll talk about it. All right, we're back. First flight, I was just under, like maybe 5 seconds left, and I had 32% left. This time, I was 6 seconds over. Okay, don't forget you got this wire for the heads-up display. Unplug that beautiful KM model afterburner. Thank you, KM Models, for the afterburner for a review. And I had 26% left, which makes sense. I flew basically 15 seconds longer. Okay, let's go over the plane rates. Getting dark, so I gotta kind of hurry. All right, the actual plane rates. Well, actually, real quick, let's talk about the gear. Look real close.
Gear is up.
Watch these doors. Okay, you're flying along, and then we're still down, so hopefully you're still kind of in a straightaway, because it's sometimes can mess with these doors when you start turning. But, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Now, pay attention to how long it takes them to come down.
Gear is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So allow yourself a good 8 seconds, 7 to 8 seconds, and that's how long it takes for the gear. All right, let's talk about actual plane rates themselves. Okay. All right, let me set this down where I'm not going to damage the plane. All right, the actual plane settings, the rate, the expo and all that. High rates is what I flew in. 90% on the ailerons, 30% expo. Elevator, 85, 30% expo. Rudder, well, get on rudder there. 100% with 40% expo. All right, flap system. No mix is needed. Flaps up, -100. I'm sorry, +100. Take off 24%, no mix. Landing -20 with no mix. Let me just show you the air brake.
Speed brake half. Speed brake full.
And I didn't use a speed brake. I really don't think I need it. What I plan on doing eventually is disabling the speed brake and using that channel for the nose gyro. Or I may just leave it alone. All right, let's talk about our forward programming settings. All right. AS3X gains. Roll 35%. Pitch 40%. Yaw 50%. I hope y'all can see me. No, look, but look at the plane. That's what matters. Priorities have all been changed to 100. Now roll, pitch, and yaw. Heading, I did nothing with heading. Stop lock, I did. The default's 35. I've got everything bumped up to 50 on roll, pitch, and yaw because I like a crisp stop with the servos. And the release rate is the standard of 55, 55, and 75. And that's how quickly the servos react to minute changes. Nothing with the gain sensitivity set at 1. Nothing else has changed. Alrighty. CG on the plane. I'm sorry, I do not remember the numbers. It'll be in the description of the video. But let me show you where I got the battery. And that's where she CGs for me. I do have them marked. I'm flying with the 6000. Okay. And the 6000 is about an inch in from the front of the she's heavy, of the wood tray. All right. Now, I do have them marked on the bottom of the wing, but I don't remember the actual numbers. Try to check your CG with the gear down because that's how you're going to land. That's where CG is the most important. But she's starting to favor tail heavy there, but I think she's okay. Really can't. I could move the battery a little further forward, which would give me more room. But, oh gosh, this is not a light bird. She's kind of heavy. So you do have to allow her some time to roll out. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. This is Fat Guy Flies RC saying, God bless y'all. God is good. That's the T-45 GOSHAWK. And from Freewing 90mm, just an absolute gorgeous plane. KM Models, thank you so much for the afterburner for review. And just so you know, the whole plane is, the foam is not bare white foam. The plane is painted white. So, all right, well, y'all have a good. It's getting dark. I got to get out of here. The bugs are getting bad. All right, God bless y'all. God is good. Bye-bye.